Good evening and welcome to Feel Good Talk, Love 101. I'm your host, Charles Breaker, along with the host of Love 101, my man, Naeem Najib. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
I'm excellent. How are you, Charles?
Hey, I'm doing great, brother. Just always excited to be on here on Wednesday nights and actually see what you're going to talk about. So before we get into anything, though, we got to pay bills right here. So I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsor, the A Game, but I'm going to let them tell you exactly who they are. Here they are, the A Game.
This is A Game, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then bring your A Game. Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
And that was the A Game. I love that part when she says, oh my God. You know what I mean? But again, it's for your energy, strength, libido, and again, endurance and everything. So again, it's great, especially for a time now because of the pandemic and what we're going through, to strengthen your immune system, 19 natural herbs. And it's great for just overall performance in the male. Now, this is only for male only. So again, we have the female version to be coming out soon, hopefully soon anyway. And when it does, I'll definitely have it on here. But again, that is the A Game. If you want to order some A Game, give me a call at 302-723-2836. Again, 302-723-2836 to get your A Game. All right. Now I'm going to turn it over to Naeem. Like I said, what is the topic tonight, brother? Because I'm always excited to be on here. So again, I'm ready to rock. And just let me know what that title is.
It's a nice topic.
Oh, topic. I'm sorry.
For our first show of the year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about it. You're right. This is our first show of the year. Awesome year last year. So, it's just going to get better this year. So, again, Happy New Year to you again and everybody out there. So, go ahead, man.
We're talking about today needs versus desires. Also.
Oh, okay. So that's a hell of a topic right there.
Yes, and it is found in this book here, which is Beyond 50 Shades: A Guide for Healthy Sexual Communication.
Okay. I think I had that one right, Sean.
Oh, you got that one too? Yeah, so
got the same one.
We are looking in the second chapter of that, which is
okay. Okay, need to share that screen?
Not yet. Before you share it, I just want to say a little bit about it and about what we're doing here. So again, this is a conversation, and my goal here as a facilitator of the conversation is to help us to think critically and maybe see things, the common topics, a different way. So we're not talking about any topics that you haven't heard of. We're just talking about it from a position of universal truth and applying those universal truth principles in a way that can give you better results, so you can bring your A game to every relationship.
No pun intended.
I'm always happy to be on here, always happy to see everybody's comments and feedback and questions, because it's part of the conversation. And we're going to read today, so if you want to do any reading, let me know, Charles, else I can just take it away. And if you have any questions, anybody out there, put your questions up.
Yeah, we got a couple comments already. They're coming in already, so we might as well get these three out of here. All right, we got a comment from Tamika Lopez Ray. Hey you guys, what's going on, Tamika? Thanks for tuning in. We definitely appreciate that. My man Tyrone Ricks, what's going on, man? The 10 of Life is tuned in. They're always tuned in, and he's doing some great things down in Chester with the 10 of Life, man. Keep on doing your thing right there at 7th and Hayes. So if anybody got anything, donations, definitely check him out right there at 7th and Hayes. Izzy, partner in crime, she says, hello, everyone. All right, so Sandra Walmack Austin. Hey, y'all, what's going on, Sandra? Thanks for tuning in. And Tamika says, oh, geez. Hey, it's on. You know what it is, Tamika. Kendra Moore says, hey, fam, what's going on, fam? For those that don't know, check out Kendra Moore every Wednesday for Wellness Wednesdays. That's our official actually official. I'm gonna say official essentials oil coach. So she talks about essential oils and stuff of that nature. Today she showed you how to make disinfectant wipes. It was awesome. So check that out. Definitely check her out. She's always doing her thing. Tyrone Rick says, good evening, Izzy. Meditates. And my other partner in crime, Will Dickerson, says, my guys. What's going on, Will? Thanks for tuning in. We definitely appreciate all the love and support just now. Also, Izzy shots back at Tyrone and says, hey, you. So, again, everybody's ready. And we waiting on you, Naeem, to do your thing, baby. So, again, thanks for tuning in. We definitely appreciate you. And any comments and concerns, just keep them coming, and we'll definitely get you on.
All right.
Right.
Now, let me give a warning or a disclaimer that I claim everything that goes on here.
Right.
And, if you are triggered, it's because this information is triggering. So
right.
It's okay. Just and know that that's part of the experience. And we want that because we want to find out where our core beliefs lie. And
right.
if it's not helping us, then we know that it's hurting us, and we want to find another way to approach it. So don't run away from the triggers. We got Ray Hurst on here too. Hey, Ray.
Yeah. What's going on, Ray? Long time no see, baby. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in, Ray. We definitely appreciate you. We definitely got to get you on here as well. You know, I love your conversation, love your lives that you do have. So again, shout out to Ray Hurst. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.
So let's get to it. So if you can share my screen.
Okay.
We're gonna talk.
Okay, she says Tyrone Hicks. Hey there again. Okay, let me get dudes out of there. All right. There you go, Naeem.
All right. So we're talking about needs versus desires here. So survival versus wants. There's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Probably heard the phrase getting your needs met or meeting your needs. We're going to explore the difference between needs and desires in this chapter. There's a lot of confusion and dangerous misinformation around this topic.
Mm-hmm.
Most relationship guys and relationship experts will tell you that for your relationship to be helpful, you have to communicate your needs, listen to your partner's needs, you can get your needs met.
Right.
No, none of that is true. This is a misunderstanding that is detrimental to any relationship. Why? Because of this principle for healthy relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy relationship principle. Healthy relationships are not a place to get your needs met. And if you've ever heard me talk, my books kind of read exactly like how I talk. And so I could do this without the book, but so you know, the book is available and it's there and it's available for you on Amazon to pick up and read yourself. It's an excellent guide for more than just it's communication, but it's specifically sexual communication, and that's why we're bringing this topic up as well, because sometimes people think that sex is a need and we all have needs, and it's like, no, it's not. It's a desire, and we want to get clear about these things.
Mm-hmm.
Make it bigger. So relying on a relationship and another person to get your needs met puts undue strain on the relationship. It also makes you come across as needy, not to mention being needy is highly unattractive. So what do we mean by needs? Let's define it. Needs definition: anything required for your survival. So what do needs include? All right. Needs include food, clothing, water, transportation, security, safety, clean air, healthcare, money, facilities, lodging. Needs principle. Everyone's needs are exactly the same. So everyone needs these things for survival, right? Everyone requires the same basic needs for survival. As an adult, guess who is responsible for meeting your needs?
You are.
And guess who is responsible for meeting the needs of others?
Not you.
That's right. Them. So here's another principle for needs. You're responsible for meeting your own needs. You are not responsible for meeting anyone else's needs. Simple enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are so many sources teaching that it's appropriate to make your needs your partner's responsibility? Why? Because they are not really talking about needs at all. What are they talking about? Desires. They're talking about desires. In other words, wants. What you want, not what you need. Let's take a look at some common desires. In other words, not needs. So let's pause here and talk about what are some things, everybody, you can think of that are not needs. that are just desires, things that you may want, but you don't need to survive, that you don't need to live.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Give me a new pair of shoes. I need some new pair of shoes.
Good one.
Just throw an easy one out there. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else got anything to say, definitely hit us up. Hey, I just want to throw this out there because Dre Hurst did say, I am good. Love you guys. Hey, we love you back, Ray. And also he said, that is right. We're talking about needs versus desires. We definitely appreciate that. Hey, we got something in the back. Somebody says, need you to make me happy.
Yes.
So, again, shout out to HT Lovejoy. She's still on vacation. Hey, thanks, HT. Definitely appreciate that.
Right. So that's not a need, right? Somebody to make you happy. The new phone, the latest phone out here.
Right.
The upgrade version. Don't need it to
Nope.
survive. What else do you not need? Let's see what else we got here.
What else we got here? Anybody got something? Somebody help us out. Let's we know we like 20 seconds behind, so
I know that's why we give it a little.
We'll pause for a second. Hold on. We got some people in the private chat though. They're kicking it. Okay. I need a new handbag. Cali Soul says. Also, HG Lovejoy says, need you to get my birthday present. And Cali Soul, hey, I love diamonds too, Cali. I need diamonds. Yes. Exactly. Right. I love them too, baby. Trust me. I'm all that. So
you know a weird thing. I need you to remember my birthday, Cali. So
right.
Y'all are funny.
Hey, shout out to Coco Banks. She's on. Thanks for tuning in. And here's Ray. He says, I need my wife to do it my way. Good one. And we got Sandra. She says PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5, there you go.
So
pay my phone bill over here. Got need an exotic vacation once a year from Cali Soul.
Right.
Car note, blessed love. You know what's funny? Going back to diamonds, isn't it interesting that people are so adverse to cash? Like, here's $1,000 of cash.
Right.
Like, you can't walk around, but they'll walk around with a $5,000, ring or bracelet, or outfit or something on, or $1,000 phone, but $1,000 in cash is like, oh no, that's can't do that. So it's very interesting. I was just putting that out there because it don't make no sense to me. But
right. Exactly. So we got 5 more in the back. You did. You said all that. Okay. I need a new house in the best area code. Well, some places it is definitely a need. That you could go both ways, but to me, I think we could argue with that one because sometimes you might need to get out of the area code that you're in. You know what I'm saying? So again, and Cali Soul says again, I need you to call me every day and tell me you love me. Wow.
Damn. All right. And then there's I need a walk-in closet.
Yeah, you need a walk-in closet. Okay. All right. And did we talk about Dreddy? Hey, Dreddy girl, thanks for tuning in. She says, need you to do that. I tell you to do. Need you to do what I tell you to do. I'm sorry. Laugh out loud. Exactly. We hear that a lot too. So again, man, it's just a lot of. Yeah. Thanks for all the comments. We definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Go ahead, Naeem. I'm sorry. I just interrupt you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm saying a lot of not needs. That's what we're talking about. A lot of these not needs that you're talking about. So thank you, everyone, for being on the same page. So some more to throw out there. We don't need the following to survive. Don't need sex. Don't need romance. Don't need a relationship. Don't need to get married. Don't need your feelings to be validated. Don't need your partner to listen to how you feel. Don't need your partner to understand how you feel.
Right.
Don't need your partner to take care of you. Don't need to be in constant contact with your partner. Like that whole, I need you to call me every day and tell me you love me, right? You do what I tell you to do. Don't need to know who your partner is. Don't need to receive a text back when you text. Don't need to receive a call back when you call. Or even better, receive a text or a call before they even text. They supposed it's been a day. They supposed to have called or texted. So again, not receiving any of those things will not kill you. That's what we're basing needs on, survival. So here's a desires principle. You are also not responsible. You are responsible for meeting your own desires. You are not responsible for meeting anyone else's desires.
Right.
So why are we talking about this? Because it is extremely dangerous to your relationship. And that word is intentional. Dangerous.
Mm,
Like it can be life threatening. I'm not kidding. It can be life threatening to confuse needs and desires.
right.
Why is it dangerous to confuse needs and desires? Because it causes communication breakdown in the relationship. For example, think about it. If you're really saying to somebody, I need, right, to get married, I need you to propose to me, or else I'm done with you. I don't want to have anything else to do with you. You know, it's like
Right.
really you put the whole relationship in the garbage because they didn't propose or because you're not going to get married or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Do this, or because someone doesn't validate your feelings or repeat what you just said to them. It's like, oh no, I can't go on and have a healthy, sane conversation with you unless you tell me that you understand how I feel.
Right.
I don't need that, and you don't need that. Period. And you don't need it from a specific person. Like, well, my partner, my husband, or my wife, or my spouse, or my friends, or my best friend, they should at least. No, they don't. They don't have to understand how you feel. They don't have to listen how you feel. They don't
Right.
have to. It's not a need. It's not a responsibility. It's not a requirement. And it's actually not going to make you. It's not going to give you what you think you want. You
Right.
want to tell people how you feel because you think that by putting all that out there, it's going to make you feel good or feel
Mhm.
better. But sometimes it has that opposite effect, right? You talk about stuff and you feel worse. So
Right.
we can see that talking about stuff in every situation, every time, some person, then you're gonna feel a certain kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Yeah.
and we are getting a little feedback on the end. So
I'm
if
gonna
we
go on mute. Yeah, I'll go on mute.
somebody put that in. Thank you for that comment, HT. Cali Soul says, "Thank goodness love cannot be threatened." Thank goodness for that, Cali Soul, because I have to bring up. I'm gonna bring it up in a moment. Let me pull it up for you guys. The clarity chart that we do. How did I not do it this time? You know the one I'm talking about, right? From Cult 101, from this one about. Oh, I'm pulling it up for you. It's about what love is, and we're saying love. She said love cannot be threatened. So let's talk about what love is.
Hey, while we doing that, I gotta say one thing. I gotta give out. You got a couple more comments, and we'll get these out the way.
Yes.
Ray Hurst says, "Preach, brother." Yes, sir. And Izzy says, "Wow, this is getting deep." Yes, it is. It's getting kind of hectic. You know it. So go ahead, Naeem. Back to you. I'm gonna go on mute.
And thank you, Ray. Saying preach it coming from a preacher means a lot. So thank you. Yeah, so going back to love, so we can again ground ourselves in the definition we're using for this session for love. We're talking about the facts, FACTS, breaking it down. Freedom. Love is freedom. Love is appreciation. Love is communication. Love is trust. Love is sincerity. And guess what? You can have all of this with anybody. Your friend, your spouse, your neighbor, your coworker, your family member, your mentor, your mentee, etc. You can have appreciation, communication, all of that with all these people. And it's not special. It's like, oh, well, I'm in love with you. Well, if you're in freedom, meaning you're in the knowing that you're free, in appreciation with me, in communication with me, in trust with me, in sincerity with me, then yeah, you can be in love with everybody. That would be great, right? I'm just again giving us another way to think about love, a little more broader definition than the ones we're used to. So, and on the other side, you got fear, which is conflict, fear, attack, anger, conflict, trauma, separation. So again, these are both facts of love and fear to help us remember it and memorize it easy so that when someone says, "Do you love me?" and then you can ask them, "So what do you mean?" "Well, I mean, do you appreciate me?" It's like, "Yes, I appreciate you." Because somebody might mean, "Oh, do you love me? Do you want to have sex with me?" That may not apply to every person, every situation, every time. And it will not because it's not a universal. All of these things here are not universal that I'm showing on the screen now. You know, do you love me means sex. Do you love me means romance. Do you love me doesn't mean we're having a kind of relationship. Do you love me means are we going to get married? These are not love. These are all things that you do and that you can experience. But the state of being that you want to come from, the mindset here is a mindset of freedom. You're free to do what you want to do and not do what you don't want to do. Believe Dreddy Gal mentioned that comment about I need you to do what I need you to do what I tell you to do, right? That's another not need, another desire. Because yeah, maybe you do desire somebody to do as you tell them to do, like pay me my money back. You know, I told you I'll give you that money if you pay me back, but you're not doing it. So I hope I don't need that money, right? Hope I don't need it, because if I ain't getting it back, then you know how that can go. We all know, we all been there. So I think we're clear on this. Let's go back to needs versus desires. And so again, the desires principle is that you're responsible for meeting your own desires. You're not responsible for meeting anyone else's desires, and that is dangerous, extremely dangerous to confuse these two, because it causes communication breakdown. And how does it occur? It occurs, communication breakdown occurs when someone says, I need you to listen to me right now. Come on, guys. It's like what's happening here is they're using the word need incorrectly in that statement. What they're really talking about is what they desire. How do you know? Well, ask yourself, will they die if I don't listen to them right now? Will they die if I don't listen to them at all? No, they won't die. Unless they're like, listen, I got a bomb strapped to me and I need you to, listen to these. You need to put these numbers in exactly in this sequence or else it's going to go off. It's like, well, actually, could you look over there, then run away real quick, right? I want to be in the blast radius. But most cases, that's not going to happen. Nobody's going to run up to you with that type of life-threatening conversation. Therefore, you don't need to listen to anyone, and no one needs to listen to you, because they're not going to die if you don't listen to them. Therefore, listening to what someone wants to say to you is not a need, it's a desire. So here's a cheat codes chart for clarity on how desires are usually expressed as needs. So can you read this with me, Charles? Can you read the right side on what is meant, and I'll read the left side on what is said?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what is said? I have sexual needs. And I'm going to exaggerate the need.
Okay.
But I have sexual needs.
I have sexual desires. There you
But
go.
I have emotional needs.
I have emotional desires.
Need you to hear me right now, Charles. I need to be heard. I need to be heard.
I want to hear what I have to say right now. I'm sorry, I want you to hear what I have to say right now. I want to be heard by you.
Again, everybody, we're talking about, are you going to die if you don't receive this stuff we're talking about? So again, maybe you want it, it's fine. But if you're not going to die, it's not a need, period. That's all we're talking about. I need sexual exclusivity.
I desire sexual exclusivity. Exclusivity.
I need you to hold me.
I want you to hold me.
I need you.
I desire you.
I need some space. I need to be alone.
I desire some space. I want to be alone.
I need to know what's bothering you. Come on, Charles.
I want to know what's bothering. I want to know what's bothering you. I guess.
Yeah. So hopefully that's clear. Any questions, comments? We got any comments? So
Yeah, we got some comments here. Izzy, this is an awesome question. She says, "How did we evolve to this kind of conditioning when it comes to love?"
Okay. I know there's a little delay, but can you tell us more about what conditioning you're talking about? I think she
Dreddy Girl says, "Great question, Izzy," and she'll get that, and then we'll go to this question here. We'll come back to her. Kendra Moore says, "I think by coming to a relationship already whole versus depending on someone else to fill the gap." So awesome. Definitely got to come whole.
It's a big one, Kendra.
Yeah,
got to come whole.
Yes, indeed. And this is one. How did we evolve to this kind of conditioning when it comes to love? That's a great question. It is a great question. So we'll come back to that, Izzy, once you clarify just a little bit more.
Right. So we're talking about, that it's a dependence-based situation. It's making yourself codependent, as Kendra was saying. Coming already whole to a relationship versus I need somebody to take care of me. I need somebody to have a certain kind of income, job, house, education, blah, 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 if I'm going to partner with them in some kind of way.
Right.
It's like, come whole in every way in terms of your survival-based needs.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Take care of yourself first, and then you won't have a strain on the relationship, because if you need somebody else's money, then you're a prisoner, right?
Mm-hmm. Hey, we got something by Ray. He comes up. Ray Hurst says, Papa Ray says, it is all rooted in the lack of emotional awareness.
Thank you for that. Because
Thanks.
we
Yes,
talked
sir.
about emotional responsibility the other week.
Right, exactly. Yep. So,
Emotional awareness starts with being aware that, okay, I'm feeling disappointed because someone said, "Oh, I need you to remember my birthday." I'm feeling this disappointment, this feeling
right.
inside, and I'm connecting it to you not remembering my birthday, but in fact, hello, Ebony.
Hey, Ebony, what's going on?
In fact, I'm not really upset at you forgetting my birthday. I'm upset at the meaning I'm giving it. So really, I'm causing myself that, because if I was really upset at someone forgetting my birthday, I would be upset every time any person forgot my birthday every time. And it's clearly not true. Most people in the world don't know your birthday because they don't know you. So you can't say that I'm mad that anybody's forgetting. You're mad because the meaning you attach. You thought love, care, that someone appreciating you means that they remember your birthday. But is it possible that they can appreciate you, love you, trust you, be in communication with you, and still not remember your birthday? Is that possible? Or even be aware of your birthday, or even be aware of your last name? It's possible that you can love, trust, communicate with someone without all of these extra details. We put the most stress and strain on the people closest to us, and we have all these scripts about how they're supposed to act and remember and recall and do for us, and it's usually silent. It's like, well, I called you yesterday. You're supposed to call me back, and all these kind of things we make up, and it's just it's dangerous. It can be very dangerous. So, Ray says 100%. It's all about the meaning you give to anything. Absolutely. I'm going through. Welcome, Karen. Good evening. I'm doing a Course in Miracles group, and we're going through the workbook lessons of the course every morning at 9:30 a.m. And we started from the beginning, so now it's day 6. But day 1 and 2 are these 2 lessons. Number 1, nothing means anything. Nothing that you're coming into interaction with means anything in and of itself. And number 2, I've given everything all the meaning it.
Okay, Naeem went out. I guess he lost a little connection there. What's going on, Ebony? How you doing today? And we're going to keep going. Let's see. We got some more questions out there. Here we go. Let's see where we at now. Okay. We came back to Izzy again. She says, well, let me get Naeem back on up in here. Let's see.
Good idea.
He left out. He's out. Oh, there. No, he's still off. Okay. All right, we'll wait till he come again. How did we as society get to a place where the definition of love changed? Tell you what, we're going to wait till Naeem gets back. But while we're waiting on Naeem, I got some announcements to make. So I guess we can do that while we're waiting on Naeem. So that's what we'll do. And again, you want to check us out as far as check us out, Feel Good Talk. You check us out on LinkedIn at Feel Good Talk. That's Facebook. I'm sorry, LinkedIn at Feel Good Talk. You can catch us at Facebook at Feel Good Talk, YouTube at FGT Mind, Body, Soul, and Business, and also Instagram at Feel.GoodTalk. This month we're going to stream. We're starting to stream with Roku TV. Actually, we got some programs on there now, some old shows on there now. We're going to stream Roku TV, also Amazon TV and Apple TV, and that'll be coming this month by way of Choice TV. Of course, with that being said, we have access to 80 million viewers worldwide, and that's just Roku alone. So again, we got some big things happening here at Feel Good Talk. So definitely, if you have anything that you would like to, if you have anything you'd like to promote, you're entrepreneur, whatever, just let us know, and we can get you on, and we'll get you on, and get you out there, definitely. So again, that is that's this month. All right, and let's see. While we're waiting on Naeem to get back in, we'll actually pay bills again. Again, whoever didn't know, today's sponsor is the A Game. And hold on, wait a minute. This might be him right here coming in before we get out. Yeah, it is him right here. So we're gonna add him to the stream. He's back. He's coming. Here he comes. Here he comes. I guess. Okay, he's still trying to get in. So while he's doing that, hey, we're gonna take a commercial break and go right to the A Game. So check out the A Game.
This is A Game, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then bring your A Game. Fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
Again, that was the A Game again for the second time. Excuse me. If you want to order the A Game, give me a call at 302-723-2836. Again, 302-723-2836. And Naeem, welcome back, brother. I was worried. I didn't know what was going on. So, I didn't know what was happening. So, I didn't have to send a squad out there to get you or what. But he's back. But before we go back, I'm going to read some of these comments that we did have. So, okay, went through that. Okay, Izzy's back with she's back with the question again. She says, how did we as a society get to a place where the definition of love changed?
Well, that's an easy question to answer. See, go back to the lesson, and I hear a little feedback, by the way. Going back to the original truth is that everything, including the word love, means nothing. Just this word, you call it love, amor, whatever you want to call it. It means nothing. We people have made up words and languages and sounds that come out of our mouth, and then we just give it different meanings. So we as a society can have a tacit agreement or unspoken understanding that, yeah, love is romance, right? Or love is a family thing, or love is whatever. But I'm talking about the universal principles that govern the universe and healthy relationships, which I'm not able to share actually I am able to share my screen. I just got to turn my camera around because I'm using my phone now. So you see, I can share it like that. But anyway, yeah, so what I'm doing here is really just reminding us of the truth, and you can feel it. You should feel it when you see something like this that says, let me see if I can show it to you. No, I got to turn it around. When you see it says love is freedom, doesn't freedom feel good as opposed to fear? Love is appreciation. Doesn't that feel good as opposed to pain and attack and anger? Love is communication. Isn't that better than conflict? Love is trust. Isn't that better than trauma? And love is sincerity. Isn't that better than separation? The way you feel when you hear these words, which again don't mean nothing, but the way you're feeling is connecting to something that's deeper in you, something that is beyond language, something that's beyond time and space. And it's love. It's what created us. And how do we get to this understanding? It's because, this society making these meanings, because, who knows? But the fact is, it's confused and it's not helpful. And so to get back to basics is to unlearn and deprogram the things that we've been conditioned to accept as true. And your own common sense, a child will tell you, like, hey, child, let me tell you something. You want to know about love? Yeah, what's the most amazing thing? It brings people together. It's loving, it's healing. Oh, but it hurts sometimes. It's so painful, though. They'd be scratching their head like, what? Oh, yeah, love is freedom. You just express yourself, do what you want to do, but also you have to compromise and sacrifice and give up on what you really hold dear in order to really experience it. Or else you don't love someone unless you receive a whole bunch of crap and pain and abuse from them. That's the measure of your love. Although it's also freedom and, doing what you want. It don't make no sense, right? That's why when you see it in a just black and white, literally black and white, it's this and it's not that. It's this here and it's not that there. That's it. It's love and it is not love. You can call it whatever. You can call it healthy relationship, unhealthy relationship. But healthy relationships are governed by the principles of love, and the principles of love are universal. So whatever language you speak, you know that freedom is better than imprisonment. Whatever language you, culture you come from, you know that appreciation feels different than condemnation.
Mhm.
Wherever you're coming from, you know. Hold on, because I'm connected on another device, or unless I'm hearing.
That's me.
Oh, okay. I need you to go on mute, Charles. I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. You don't go. Okay, I was just curious because I had like a couple devices because I was having my backup plan and my backup to the backup, but I made it back because somehow I just lost connection. But
Yeah, I was doing that just to see, just test it out because we did have some comments that was stale, so I just wanted to get them out there while they were still a little fresh. You know what I'm saying?
let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here we go. Dreddy Gal, she says, truth, agree with Ray, and whether we have been programmed to take responsibility for our feelings or to blame other people for our feelings. That's what it seems like a lot now is people blaming everybody for how they feel and what they feel and all the other crap. And Dreddy Gal says, like Naeem says in his books, it's about how we have been trained or not. Exactly. And then Izzy, she says, yes, yes, yes. Thank you for explaining that. So again, had to get those comments out of there so that they'll know that we are paying attention. We're paying attention to you. So I'm going to go on mute now. So back to you, Naeem.
Thank you for honoring my needs, Charles. Thank you for hearing me and honoring my needs. Because this is another way, Dreddy Gal talked about, about being trained or not. We are already trained to think a certain way. Now it's about being trained to think another way, meaning kind of to come back to the simplicity. Because we've been taught that things have to be complicated and they don't. Like, why can't we just offer appreciation? Why can't we just do that? Why do we have to wait till, the deathbed or the last minute or, to give somebody appreciation? It's not complicated at all. Appreciation is free, y'all. You can give it and receive it any given time and don't cost nothing. And the fact that it's uncomfortable to walk up to somebody and say, or call or text somebody, say, you know what, I just wanted to tell you something I appreciate about you. That should be disgusting to us. It should be disgusting to feel awkward to express appreciation, meaning love, to people that you love. Like, why am I feeling like, Charles, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on every week and, joining with me in this feel good talk. Matter of fact, so you got your hat on. I got my hat too, right here. All right. Boom, boom, shakalaka. Okay. It's gonna be. I can't really do it with both hands. I gotta hold this. But
hey, and speaking of hats, Naeem, I got some new hats and we got the beanies in as well, as you can see right here. We got all types of colors. We got the beige, we got the burgundy, we got the blue, and we also have again we have the regular caps, red, blue, black, whatever. We got the shirts and whatever you need. Just let me know. 302-723-2836, or you can hit us up right on the Feel Good Talk page, and I'll get it out to you. Not a problem at all. Hey, we got one more comment back here in the private area. Let's see what we're talking about. Oh, okay. We got Callie Soul says society has programmed us to be victims. If you're a victim, there is no self-accountability. That's deep. She said when we don't have self-accountability, we have temporarily given up on our power of choice. That was awesome, Callie. Thank you for that comment. I mean, that's what it seems like society is based on now. Definitely. And also Karen Dickerson Brown, she says, yes, it should feel awkward. Also hugging and appreciate. It should. She might mean not feel awkward, but it says, yes, it should feel awkward. Also hugging and appreciating. So again, thanks for all the comments out there. We definitely appreciate it. And Naeem, go ahead, baby. I'm back to you.
Yeah, need that beanie, Charles. Need that for this winter. All right. So, but yeah, I definitely want it. I want a couple. And yes, if it feels awkward, we should train ourselves to keep doing it until it doesn't feel awkward. Till receiving and giving compliments and appreciation feels normal. Feels like talking about the weather. Hey, Ebony, you look beautiful today. Charles, appreciate you. You're doing good. It's good to join in another new year, another show with you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, Callie Soul and HT and Dreddy Gal and Karen and everybody, Izzy, Ray. Thank you all for coming out here. That should be easy. That should not be awkward. And that's love. Okay, appreciation. And if it cannot be given and expressed to everyone, you know it's not love. So how do you know? Romance, can that be given to everyone? No. Sex? No. Can, even a conversation, can you get around and talk to everybody on the planet? No. All of these things, you don't need to talk to somebody to love them. You don't need to understand the same language to love someone. Like, look at babies. They speak what? They speak baby language. They communicate energetically. And if you're in tune, you'll know. And they're in tune. So love is beyond the languages that we have invented. So thank you all for those comments and questions. And just going on with the rest of this chapter, there's I'm gonna just read it here because you can't really see it. I don't even know how it looks on the screen, so I'm just gonna read it. And so the next part is how to approach needs and desires. So it's take responsibility. So do not place your needs on any other person. In survival needs, we talk about, y'all. It is not their responsibility to take care of it. And do not receive any relationship where someone tries to make you responsible for their needs. Don't do it. You wanted to jump in, Charles? Okay. You must not have needed to jump in. Yeah.
Remember, I can't see it. I can't
Okay.
see it. You remember? Because we're not sharing the screen.
Yeah, I know. I'm just reading now because it's.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, because you said you said something. I thought you said, did you want to continue? That's what I thought you said.
Oh no, I was just talking to everybody. I was like, I don't think it's easy for you to see it like this, and I can't.
Okay. All right.
You just gotta look at me with my flying hat while I read.
Okay, cool.
So, again, you're not responsible for anybody else's needs. Don't receive it. You are their partner, not their parent. Also, do not accept guilt trips or ultimatums from people who are disappointed when you don't do what they want you to do. People say, "Oh, you don't care about me. I'm so upset with you. If you don't fill in the blank, I'm not talking to you." Too bad. Don't talk to me. Save your breath. You may say, "I know, I don't need sex to survive, but I need it to have a happy and fulfilled life." Not true. Not true. Don't need sex to survive, and you don't need it to have a happy and fulfilled life. Moving on. Happiness and fulfillment principle. No one can make you happy or fulfilled. You're responsible for your own happiness and fulfillment. Do not attach your basic survival needs or your personal desires or preferences to anyone else. That's a recipe for calamity. But the question is, what about desires? Aren't we in a relationship to bring each other pleasure? Again, this is the book Charles just showed about it's about sexual communication.
Yeah, I was hitting that for Karen. She says I came in a little late. Which book is this? And showed that to you, Karen. It's the Beyond 50 Shades, and definitely check that out. It's a guide for healthy sexual communication, and that's where we're getting this from. And hey, let me read these off real quick before I forget. I'm sorry, brother, while I'm on here. Karen Brown says, yes, that's what I meant. Not should be awkward. It's a thank you for clarification. Dreddy Girl says, I appreciate you too, Charles and Naheem and everyone. Yes, thank you. Hey, definitely, Dreddy Girl, we definitely appreciate you. Thank you for always tuning in. We appreciate everybody here, man. Thank you. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us tonight, and we definitely appreciate it. So, again, I'm gonna go on mute. Back to you, Naeem.
Thank you, Charles. And yeah, so interestingly enough, although this book is 100 pages long and it's written about healthy sexual communication, the first 50 pages have nothing at all to do with sex. The first 50 pages are about how to set the safe space to communicate. So it's about communication, because the principle of communication is the principle for all kind of communication, whether it's sexual communication, work communication, family communication, friend communication. Like, say I want to drive a bus. I get my license to drive bus, like my CDL, right? So now if I'm driving a Greyhound bus or a party bus or RV or a utility bus, it's still a bus, but I can drive it. The license is the same. What you do in the bus is your business, but how to drive it, that license, that's what we're talking about. You're talking about communication. This book is just geared around sexual communication. In this chapter around needs and desires are part of our communicating, because when someone says, "Hey, We need to talk. Does that make you jump for joy? Anybody? While y'all shaking your heads, I'm shaking my head too. Because I'm shaking my head and my hat. Nope, even my hat said no. Because no, we do not need to talk. Thank you very much. You can take a walk. We do not need to talk. You may want to talk, but we don't need to. Not gonna die if we don't talk. So, but it sounds like it's a call for love about to happen, right? So it's about to be a penalty on the field. So anyway, let's continue. So yeah, even if you decide you are together to bring each other pleasure, you will not be able to pull it off in every situation, every time. It's simply not possible. Review the happiness and fulfillment principle. It is your responsibility. The bottom line is this: no one is responsible for fulfilling your desires, and you are not responsible for fulfilling anyone else's desires. Everything you give is a gift. For example, let's say you enjoy receiving massages from your partner, and you say, "Hey, partner, can you give me a massage?" Partner's like, "No, I don't want to right now." Question: can you file charges against them and bring them to court for not giving you a massage? No. You can try, and you'll be laughed out of the courthouse. That said, let's conclude this chapter with love yourself first, which brings it home because last week we talked about self-love, self-care. So how can we tie this topic of needs and desires into self-love and loving yourself first? So basically, take care of your needs first, because needs are survival, right? Food, money, shelter, clothing, transportation, all of that. Take care of your needs first. So it says you have survival needs. You are responsible for meeting your needs. No one is responsible for meeting any of your needs at any time. When you join in a relationship, join as a whole person. Someone said that in the comments earlier. You know, you must have read the book or you just understand the truth. Either way, it's true. When you join a relationship, join as a whole person who takes care of all their own needs, and join others who also take care of all their own needs. And this way you can enjoy your relationship without the strain of anyone's needs depending on it. So now we're going to practice rephrasing. This is a practical tool that everybody can take from this conversation and use onward for the rest of your life. So 2 minutes. Check it out. You don't need to say need. To drive this lesson home, you need to practice. Here's a simple exercise you can start doing right now, with or without a partner. So here's the purpose of the exercise. The purpose of the exercise is to bring more awareness to how often you and others use the word need. So just the word need. We're not judging it. We're not saying anything. We're just saying how often you use it. The purpose is also to correct yourself when you are using the word need incorrectly, meaning you're saying need, but you're really referring to something you want or desire. So see how it's done in the next section. So here's how it's done. Whenever you catch yourself saying, I need to someone, stop and rephrase and say, I want or I would like. For example, I need to see you. You can say, I would like to see you. Or I need you to pass me that napkin. I would like you to pass me the napkin. Can you pass me the napkin? I need to talk to you. Need you to talk to me. We need to talk. You could say, I would like you to talk to me. I would like for us to talk. It's a little softer, right? What do you need me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you need? What do you want? I need you. I want you. I desire you. Isn't it like, even when in the desire isn't it nicer or better to hear I desire you rather than I need you? Like I think a lot of us prefer to hear that than to hear I need you. It's like, well, you gonna die now?
Hey, shout out to Salt and Pepper. I desire, no pun intended. There you go.
So again, how can we do this? So when you start doing this exercise, you'll quickly become aware of how inappropriately the word need is applied to non-survival based things. And your job here is not to correct anybody, especially if they're not doing exercise with you. Your job is simply to become aware of how often you use the word need and to rephrase it properly, especially when you're speaking to others. This is an ongoing practice that is aimed at deprogramming your misconceptions around needs and desires. And how will this help you deprogram? By actively checking yourself when you speak. You'll begin seeing needs and desires more clearly, and your communication with everyone in your life will greatly benefit. And that's the end of the chapter. Thanks for listening. Any questions, comments? You need this book? Get it? All right.
They definitely need that book. Hey, listen, we got Shaniqua Watson. She says, I'm late as well. Where can I purchase the book? That's a good question. Awesome question. Talk to him, Naeem.
All right. You need to go to Amazon.com. You need to write in Naeem Najib, and you need to look down the list and just buy everything under that name because it's all good people. Well, yeah, just put in my name in Amazon and you'll find it. Or you can put the title Beyond 50 Shades, a guide for healthy sexual communication. When you find that, any of my books, you'll see my name. Click on my name, you'll see the author page, and the author page, you'll see all the books, all the other books, because there's a lot of topics about things. So everything from healthy marriage, healthy cohabitation with people, healthy socializing, how to ruin relationships by being a selfish individual. Cults is one about cults. This one is one about love, trust, communication, and there's some other ones out there too. I don't recall what they are, but they're there. So yeah. But yeah, that was our conversation. I need to win the mega Powerball.
Hey, we all need to win that one, Ray. Thank you. Yes, we do. And as I skipped the thing, Sneaker says absolutely. Ray Hurst comes back, says love it, thank you. She's laughing. And she also says thanks. So that was awesome. Hey, I do have some hats to show y'all. Hold on. I just let me run and grab them right quick. I'm gonna jump off camera for a second. They're right here. I got a few that's sitting here. So let me grab a couple so I can just show you the different colors and stuff like that if you're interested. Hold on.
We need to show me your hands. I need to see those hands, Charles. Where you going? Uh-oh, I don't know what's going on.
He went that way.
Okay, well, I don't know what's gonna happen now. Let me read
He's
one of
getting
these.
hats.
HT says, thank you, Charles and Naeem, for a better way to look at things. You're welcome.
Can't hear you.
Go on mute, Charles.
Can't hear you.
All right. Just giving y'all this to show you the different colors that we do have. That I do have. There you go, right there, burgundy one. That's a burgundy beanie. Just to show you all the different colors. You've seen the black already. Seen the black. That's pretty. That's purdy. We got the gray, the charcoal gray. That's hitting too. We also got the beige brown, like kind of brownish beige brown. I guess we could say brown. That one there. And I'll show you. Also the navy blue. I'm gonna put those online so you can see them, but that's the navy blue one there. Then we have the green, military green right here. And we also have the brown, straight up brown. This is brown right here. So again, those are the hats that we do have, and we still have a lot of regular hats available as well right here. So hit me up if you're interested in purchasing one. Appreciate it.
Snapback or fitted?
Oh, that's a fitted one. I got larges and XLs. I mean, believe me, they fit pretty good. Trust me, you'll like it. So, especially for the women with all the hair, you know what I mean? You can throw it right on. Boom. You good. But I'm gonna put myself. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. We got some more questions here. We got some more comments. Karen says, I ordered 6 books from your last week's show, and I can't wait to follow the steps with some family and friends. Hey, thanks, Karen. We definitely appreciate you on that one. You know what I mean? So go ahead, Naeem. You can talk to her. There you go. I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Karen. We did that last week. That steps system: study, train, eat, pray, sleep, self-care. Those 5 areas: study for your mind, train for your body, exercise, movement is medicine. Eat for the nutrition, pray for the spiritual, and sleep for the rest and the energy revitalization, and just setting goals in those areas every day and being consistent about it, setting small manageable goals. And so thank you for ordering, thank you for supporting, and for supporting yourself, because all of my books are about self-love and self-care, even if they have to do with other people, because loving yourself, having loving, healthy relationships is an expression of self-love. I've said that before, said it again. So having healthy relationships with other people is an expression of self-love. So Says, I will let you know how it goes. My daughter in love can't wait to start it. Thank you. All right. Wonderful. You're doing it with an accountability partner. That's the way to go right there. Have somebody doing it with you. So he's like, listen, did you do your steps today? They'll be like, like, yeah, exactly. But it's fine whether you do it or not. It's just to pick it up the next day, because we're gonna have some days we fall off, but that's okay. You're innocent. So anybody else? Any questions,
Hey, I
comments?
got some from the back room. HT Lovejoy says, thank you, Charles Naeem, for a better way to look at things. Hey, we appreciate you, HT Lovejoy, definitely. So again, thank you for tuning in. So, hey man, some good comments out there tonight, you know. And you got anything to say, Ebony? I mean, you were quiet. I know we got to go on mute here and there because of the static. How you doing tonight? What's going on? What are your thoughts?
I appreciate everything you guys do. I like learning. Self-love is the best love. Self-appreciation. Appreciating others can get tricky sometimes. Well, it doesn't have to be for me. Not me, that's the issue. Sometimes when you show a person appreciation, if they aren't content with themselves, that can come off in a loving way. They think you really love them. Even though you love them, you just don't love them. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Like some one-sided relationships.
You got me confused. Love them. I don't know what that is.
Right. So it's as a loving person, right? Let's say you come across a person that is not aware of their appreciation for themselves, and you give compliments, and they're not used to the compliment. I've seen situations where that becomes a one-sided relationship, because now you're in a relationship with that person, but you don't know, because in their mind, you actually love them. Like love. We're in a relationship.
Okay, so when you say the word twice, it doesn't help me understand what you mean. Can you tell me what you mean?
In a more loving, more intimate, their thought process is that you want more than a relationship. As an example, let's say you speak with someone and you always compliment them, or you let them know how much you appreciate them. And they look at that as if you may appreciate them to where you may want an extended relationship with them.
Okay, do you mean sexual?
No, not just sexual.
Okay, what do you mean?
I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about the relationship type where the other person may think you're coming on to them. Like you want the relationship with them.
Okay, attraction, romance, right?
Right.
Okay. All right, because I'm asking these questions to be clear, because the purpose of this whole podcast is to have clarity. So when you say love them, relationship, what do you mean? That's what so we can be clear, because I don't know what you mean. And again, as we said, these are all just words we're throwing around. The meaning we use for love in the beginning with the facts, I don't know if that's the meaning that you're using right now. You're using a different meaning, because if you're using that meaning, then it would have a different, then I would receive it differently. But since it seems like you're talking about two separate things, then and you're using the same word. So you're saying, when you love someone, but then you love them. It's like, well, what's the difference between appreciating someone and appreciating them, or communicating and communicating, right? So it's often the fact that we call a romantic relationship a deeper connection or deeper love, but there is no such thing as a deeper love, as a better love, a different love. There's only one love, and you can appreciate someone within the context of a romantic relationship, but it doesn't mean that your love for them is greater or lesser than any other relationship. And if that's what you mean, that's fine. I have to come back and say, to clarify, the meaning that I'm using for this conversation is freedom, appreciation, communication, trust, sincerity, which all have the same meaning. So back to what you said, even when you say you compliment somebody and it's one-sided, you're giving them appreciation from your heart, and maybe they take it in a way that you coming on to them in a romantic or sexual, or you want a romantic relationship with them. That's how they are receiving it. Right. It's not your business how people receive it. It's your business to give the appreciation how you're moved to do it. If you no longer choose to do it that way, or you could say quite simply, I don't intend this to mean that I am coming on to you in a sexual or romantic way. I just wanted to say that I love your hair or your outfit today. I think it's amazing. I really love the way you put yourself together. It looks great to me. You know, giving them being clear.
Perfect.
So that's
Got it. Got
okay.
you.
Yeah.
No, you clarified it. You said what I was trying to say.
We said the same thing. We just
Yes,
were
you did.
drawing it out for the purpose of everybody being on the same page. Exactly. I knew what you were meaning, or at least I thought I did, but then I had to ask because I could have been wrong too. You know, so I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
But you did.
You know what I mean when when we do that thing. Yeah, you know, a bit back. You know, before. Well, oh no, but right now, you talking about over here. You know. No, I don't know what you're talking about. So what do you mean by before, right now, right here, right? You know, so some people have their own way of saying things that is unique to them. So thank you for clarifying.
And thank you for clarifying.
You're welcome.
Hey man, but for real, hey man, awesome show. Yeah. Hey Ray, I gotta get Ray's comment in here. A deeper relationship of being in love. I think he was trying to answer what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray. We appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you. Like I said, we gotta get you on here, man, and let you talk a little. He has a awesome way of clarification as well. Like he'll definitely be a force. He's a force to reckon with. Put it like that. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it. All right. That was an awesome show, man. I appreciate it, man. Definitely. So, hold on. We got somebody in the back talking too. Hold on. Oh, HT Lovejoy says, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Ray goes out, says, love you, guy. Hey, love you too, Ray. Appreciate it. And he says, would love to anytime. All right. We'll talk behind the scenes. We'll get with you and we'll make something happen then. Definitely. All right.
Ray. Anytime. You know, anytime, like feel good talk. You know? Or you talking about the feel good, or you about the feel good talk? Feel good.
Say it the same way twice. Same way twice.
And Dreddy Gale says, with all the insanity today, appreciate the truth and sanity here. Thank you. Hey, you ain't lying, Dreddy Gale. I try to not focus on that bull crap that goes on because it'll have you depressed, out of your mind, insane. It's crazy. So again, thanks for that comment. And Ray Hurst says, anytime.
Oh, he hit you with the okay. Now it's another level, Ray.
He took anytime to the third level.
You gotta level up sometimes. Start the trend.
I just took us back to for real. That's what we used to say back in the day. Yo, for real, man. You know, like, all right.
I still say that, as you can
you
tell.
Still say that? Oh, okay.
As you can tell.
Okay, yeah, I see.
All right, we gotta go.
Yeah,
Right.
Hey, listen. Hey, any last words before we get out of here tonight? We'll start with ladies first. Got anything, Ebony, before we get out of here? For real? Okay, no problem.
I said right.
Now, you got anything, brother, before we get out? You good?
Get the book. What else?
And again, hey, listen, this is all Naeem's work, just to let everybody know. So definitely check him out. Beyond 50 Shades. And there it is, a guide for healthy sexual communication. So definitely check him out. This brother know what he's talking about. He's on point, and like I said, hey, support the man. Again, man, this is Feel Good Talk Love 101. I had a great time tonight. Thanks, Naeem. Thanks, Ebony. Thanks, who we got left out? HT Lovejoy. We got Cali Soul left. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Ray Hurst, Dreddy. I mean, I can go on and on. Karen Dickerson Brown, but everybody that came and they gave us some comments and their concern. Hey, we definitely appreciate y'all. Like I said, we'll be here next week, the same time. All right, the same time next week, 7 p.m. We started a little late today, but again, we'll be here next week, 7 p.m. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m. You can catch Feel Good Talk Love 101 right here on Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business. So definitely check us out. And we'll see you next week. All right. Peace.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.